Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to install the fish finder on the Mako 12. Alright, so since this Mako 12 doesn't have any room to install it underneath, mount doesn't work unless you want the transducer to stick out at the bottom from the bottom. So instead of that, I put the transducer inside the hull. I glued it inside, and I'm going to walk you through how I did it. The center hatch comes with this little bucket and like a tackle box. You can see there's no much room. The best spot I found was right underneath, right here. I think that was close to flat there. It's not totally flat, but close. So I use one of these foams, traced out the transducer, and then cut it out. And then I use marine goop. To glue the sides, and put enough inside, making sure there are no bubbles inside. You know, if you see any bubbles, you just pop those bubbles. Don't fill it all the way to the top. Once you have it about enough, maybe 1/4 inside the well, then you can stick the transducer in. Make sure you put some weight on the top and let it cure overnight. Once that's in, I used one of these this Hobie Thru hull kits, and that's what this is. I had to drill a 1-inch hole with a spade. And then run the wires in here. This is a very snug fit. It looks very clean, and that goes to my fish finder. All the excess cable is nicely wrapped up, and I tied it to one of the scupper hole, which actually goes down. I tied it down there so it doesn't move around. For the battery, I'm using one of these 4-way SE connectors. One goes to the fish finder, one goes to the LED lights. I'll make a separate video on how I install the LED lights. And one goes to this night light right here, and the other one will go to to my action camera, which I'm gonna drill right here. I'm gonna use the same setup. Same setup. I'm gonna use one of these. It comes with two, so I'm gonna use another one. Drill it right here, and use one of these. This is the SAE to USB connector. This is waterproof. It also tells you it has a voltage meter right here. This will mount to your action camera mount, or clamp onto the action camera mount. And the other end will connect there. For the battery box, I use one of these outdoor. I think that's what it is. It's an outdoor box. It's a 7 amp hour battery. I have the I got the fuse in here. I use these connectors. I got these connectors from Ace Hardware. And I made a small hole here. I can't get the camera to focus, but I installed one of the rubber grommets and then put a bunch of goop in there. The other end is an SCE connector, which actually goes to that the 4-way. This goes here, and then splits 4 ways. So let's connect this. I put this in there. You can put foam or anything like that. I put this in there for the battery not to move around. I think this is a large outdoor box. It Velcro's in, sits in tight. It's hard to do with one hand. Hold on one second. So that's that. The hatch closes. And fish finder. Too long, but I'm going to show you how I did the LED lights.